everyone, and welcome to today's General Hospital recap. As always, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos or recaps. E-Cat's perched up nicely on her little tote, so I figured I'd get her in the shot right there as to not inconvenience the child. And let's get right to today's recap. So, in Kevin's room at the Metro Court, Laura slipped over, and they're really happy. So what could go wrong? I don't know. So Kevin heads out for coffee, and Laura accidentally knocks some papers over. And she picks it up, and it's like the startings of a novel, and she seems concerned and upset. So Kevin comes back, and she, like, not angrily, but not angrily, asks what it is. And apparently one part of it is a letter that he has a publishing deal, and the other part is a manuscript about a woman an unnamed woman who has a history with mental illness, trying to find her ex-husband, following clues from a dead woman. Sound familiar? And I'm like, OMG. And she is upset, to say the least. What's going on, E-Cat? Her ear, I have to figure out. Hi, baby. Okay. So, he says, look, I originally got a publishing deal in 2015, February of 2015, and the book I was originally writing, it was more of a collection of nonfiction, like just cases he's worked on, and it wasn't coming along, and he got stalled, and then she called him and had this whole thing. So yeah, he started writing, but no one's seen anything he's written, and he says he would have never moved forward without her approval, which, like, I believe, but at the same time, like, publishing deals, I know roughly how it works, and you, like, have to put something out. Like, you can't not be working on something. So I'm sure they would frown upon his whole, oh yeah, I've been working on something for months, but you can't see it because the subject said no. Like, that wouldn't fly. So I'm kind of wibbly wobbly when it comes to that, right, E-Cat? So she feels like it was kept from her, and she asks if this part, this more intimate part of their relationship was a good ending for his book, because she has an ending in mind. As long as the child moved, figure I'd get in a more comfortable position. So at the Metro Court, Jason and Sam are having breakfast, and they're meeting Carly and Sunny. They come in, and they tell them that they're getting married, and they're just so happy. So they're getting married September 2nd, because, nobody can actually plan a wedding in a normal wedding planning time. Although I'm anxious for them to get married, so I shouldn't judge, because I'm happy. So Carly offers the Metro Court for ceremony and reception, and they're like, no, simple friends and family, where Jason won't have to get dressed up. And Carly wants to do something special, though, because she's Carly and he's Jason. Why not? So I just want to say E-Cat has moved out of view of the camera so she could do more personal grooming. So we should all take a minute to appreciate that she is a very modest young lady. So, Carly suggests hosting the wedding at Casa Corinthos, and they say yes. It's not like they had a choice, though. And Nell comes in. Nell is spelled with an E at the end. N-E-L-L-E. Just for anyone else who may be writing that name. So Carly wanted to go over details with her before she picked up Avery, which leads me to believe that everyone is dressed up, has gone to breakfast all well before 8 o'clock in the morning, to which I say that is the most unrealistic part of General Hospital. Nobody gets up that early. Actually, it's the most unrealistic part of TV. Nobody is that beautiful in the morning, no matter how early you wake up. Not buying it, television. Unrealistic standards for morning people. I mean, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon and I look like this, so I've had hours. Anyway, so she introduces her to Jason and Sam, and Carly is about to say why she's so important, and Nell stops her. So yeah, why do I still have my hair back? It's kind of warm, but it's kind of nice. Ooh. Anyway, so Sam asks Carly if she can rein in her sisters when they inevitably want to go overboard. And Carly's like, yeah, don't worry about it. Nell wants to talk more privately with Carly. So finally, a soap opera person who doesn't want to have a personal conversation in public. Nell is the hero we've all been waiting for. Remember, not all heroes wear capes. Some just have beautiful blonde hair, by the way. Her hair is gorgeous. Did she bring her straightener with her when she was leaving Atlanta? She's like, I'm going to need the straightener because you know what? Respect. Anyway, so Sam has to get going. She wants Jason and Sunny to have some time. Sunny has a feeling there's more, and Jason's like, yeah, there's more, but we're not saying it. So Sunny's going to have his people keep an eye on Valentine, because nobody trusts that Valentine's really out of the picture. And I personally kind of hope he isn't, but you know, that's just me. So Jason needs a best man, and he wants Sunny to be his best man because he's been thinking a lot about him as his memories are coming back, and Sunny accepts, of course. And Sunny gets a call from Max about the TMI website, and it's not good, and he sees the picture and the headline and just all over and not good. At Casa Corinthos, Nell says that she's uncomfortable with being treated like she made some noble sacrifice, like she had nothing to do with the decision making to give her kidney up, and you know, she has her closure now, and that was what was important to her. So Carly's like, yeah, but Jason and Sam, like, they're family. You know, he's Michael's uncle. It goes into all that, and she wants Jason and Sam to know about her. And Nell's like, okay, that's fine, but can you tell them after I leave? So that way, like, it's not like they think I'm this big deal. And Carly's like astonished by her maturity, because Carly's like, if I were you at your age, I would like want to shout it from the rooftops and everyone to like revere me. Well, she didn't say it like that, but you pretty much. So now is like mucho prepared to watch Avery. She has like I should have been taking notes, you know. And she gets a call from her supervisor back home, and it seems to be bad news. At Wesleyan, I know, right? Christina is back on campus to talk to Parker, and like waited for her on a track that she knows she jogs on, and by track I mean like a trail that she knows she jogs on. So like a hashtag kind of stalkery. That was like half a hashtag. Hashtag kind of stalkery, Christina. Christina asked her what she wanted to talk about when she called, and Parker's like, I didn't call you back. And then she looks at her phone and realizes there was a call back, and she's like, oh, it must have been a pocket dial. And Christina goes to leave, but Parker's like, yeah, but you have it on my mind. Now she wants to talk. So she says that she deserved better than a letter. Parker says she deserved better than a letter, and Parker said that like it's more than how they left it. Like, she was attracted to her and still is, and now like Christina is like getting her hopes up again, as all young 20-somethings would. And then Parker pulls the rug out from under her again, says they can never be a couple, she has nothing to give her, and that she's going to go back to her wife. So really, what was the point of Christina was leaving? There was no reason to pull her back just to like hurt her again. Like, you had already broken up with her. You could have just left it at that. Like, sometimes a letter is enough. Sometimes when you already said something, that's it. Don't say anymore. No more. Stop it. Turns out she's just in the process of divorce. It's not finalized. Not like she kind of led Christina to believe. And Christina feels lied to. And, you know, she's like, I idolized you. And I'm like, see, that's wherein the problem lies, though. Christina, like, idolized her. That's not someone you should be in a relationship with. Because the power dynamics are off. And she feels she was used. And in a way, she was, you know? Because Parker made an effort for her to see that she didn't have her wedding ring on. Like, Christina was leaving the hotel room, and Parker, like, had to, like, grab her hand out and, like, show her pretty much that her wedding ring was off. Like, that whole thing was very carefully orchestrated. I don't like Parker. I like her, like, as a character. I'm sure the actress is a very nice woman. I don't like Parker. So Christina calls her weak and selfish, and she never wants to see her again. And I was like, yes, now stick with that, Christina. Don't go back. Stay like that. At Jordan invited Alexis over and shows her the headline and the picture of Alexis grabbing Christina, and it says, violence runs in the family. Not what you want to see right before a trial. So Jordan wants to know what's up, and so do I, but I was there, so not really. It's just a heads up. It hasn't been published yet. Now, I know I mentioned this before, that was a little out of order. I didn't catch that small detail, but at this point, it hadn't been published yet. Jordan has an inside source, and it will be up within the hour, but it already went up by the end of the episode, and Jordan can't kill it. She tried. She can't kill it. So Alexis says, it's all out of context, and whatever, it's my problem, don't worry about it. And Jordan's like, no, you're a key witness in my case, and like, this could hurt your character and your testimony against Julian. So Jordan asked if that was her intention, like if she arranged for a public incident to discredit herself to save her husband who had tried to kill her, which, I'm sorry, even for Alexis, that's a little out there. So Alexis takes extreme offense, and honestly I don't blame her. And Jordan knows that Alexis visited Julian, and she wants to know what they talked about. about, but Alexis won't say, and she says, like, she doesn't answer Jordan. She doesn't have to tell her what she and Julian talked about, and Jordan thinks that she and Julian, like, concocted this whole thing. So they leave it on a very, 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 very horribly bad note. I cannot stress how badly they left it. So then Andre comes in to surprise Jordan because he doesn't know that she's already had a bad morning, and Jordan can't hide it. Like, she cannot hide that something horrible has happened. So he asks what's wrong, and that it's deeper than just this Julian case. Right, E-Cat? E-Cat, are you gonna jump? She didn't jump, but we are so blessed by your presence, E-Cat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And she says that she used to work undercover with the DEA, and she's lost a lot. She almost lost her son, and all because of Julian and Jerome. At Alexis's place, 100,000 views on the TMI video article, already probably within the first hour. I'd kill for those views. Just kidding. 100,000 people. We have like 365,000 lifetime video views though, so I don't know what I'm saying. And Sam comes over. She hasn't heard about the news yet. Literal news. So Sam doesn't want Alexis to feel excluded, that she didn't ask to have the wedding there. And Alexis is like, no, it's probably better because, like, with everything happening. And plus, Lucas and Brad already had their wedding at that house. And, like, you know, you don't want to, like, copy someone's wedding venue. It would be extremely rude. I know that from my vast experiences with weddings. I've been to one, begrudgingly. So Sam says Molly wanted her to check in, and Sam says that asks Alexis to stand up for her at her wedding, and she will. So now Sam has a matron of honor. And now end scene. So it turns out Nell lost her job in Atlanta. Who could have seen that coming? I sure didn't. Right, E-Cat? E-Cat's like, I had no idea it was happening. So there were budget cuts, and her supervisor told her she'd give her a good reference, and now she needs to apply for jobs in Atlanta as soon as possible after today, though, because she already has a previous engagement. So Laura goes to storm out, and Kevin's like, wait, I won't publish it. I promise I won't publish it. And he promises that what happened between them was real, and she doesn't want to talk about it anymore. She's like, lie of omission, same thing as a lie. Bye. She didn't say it like that, but pretty much that was going through her head, and she leaves. Sam meets back up with Jason at the Metro Court. They have everything set for their wedding except someone to marry them, and Jason's like, I have it covered, and I was like, I literally have no idea where you're going with this. Christina is done with Parker. I don't believe that for a second, even though I really want to. I do not believe it at all. She is not, we are not even close to done with Parker. Sunny demands to know from Alexis what happened in that picture. What is going on? Because that's my daughter there. She's now just being dragged all over the internet. What's going on, Alexis? And that's all I have for you today. Oh, you cut your leg so nicely. I don't want to displace you. You already saw her face. I won't displace her. Alright, so this week, as suggested, we are going to vote for, and I think this is a great read on the week, by the way. So I think Bonnie suggested this. I'm sorry, it's over here. I'm a mess. I'm going to double check. I was right. So we are voting for Best Tumultuous Relationship of the Week, which again is a great read, a great read on this week. And so leave that down in the comments, and official end of recap. Now, I have a question for you. I thought of a great video I can film. I'm going to put E-Catter off a week so I can film it in Montana, which I think will be like really cool. Or on the train, or you know, somewhere. I think it'll be cool. And I also had an idea for another video I can film while I'm in Montana, which is about a glitch in the Matrix that I kind of experienced like a decade back or so. It was pretty weird. It's still weird to me out to this day. But also, if you have any, I will have like really one day, afternoon, evening to like film videos, so it's not going to be like a lot of time, but I'll see what I can get done on the train. But if you have any suggestions for what you like to see, like besides daily vlogs that I'm going to do on it, I'm getting like lots of space off my phone. But yeah, so if you have any suggestions for something you'd like me to film, as long as I'm up there, because I'll do it up there. I won't have anything else to do. I'm going on a kayaking tour on Saturday, and then I'm going on my friend's tour, which is an 8-hour tour, on Sunday, and then I'm leaving. So leave that in the comments, and I will see you tomorrow from Winter General Hospital. I hope you have a great day. Bye!